How's everyone doing today? Hope everyone's having a blessed day out there. So I'll give this a couple of minutes. I just wanted to say hello to all my new subscribers and all my friends, um, subscribers who've been here for a while, and just show a little bit of love today, just before Thanksgiving. I'm curious what time it is all around the world right now. So I'm in Hawaii, and it is what time is it? I didn't even look what time it is. 5:54 p.m. right now, and I'm sitting just outside the house. You can kind of see our house is right behind me, and I'm just outside, just enjoying this beautiful sunset. I'll show you some of the park. It's one thing I love about. Let's see if this turns over. But here's a park. But today I wanted to talk to you about God's purpose and design for your life. I'm just in a place right now where I am very thankful and grateful for God's love and mercy over the years. And I just want to spend a little time with you talking about what God's purpose. A lot of times we get to a point where uh, there's no clarity when it comes to God's purpose for our life. And to gain that clarity, the first thing that we have to do is we've got to come closer to God. We've got to work on our relationship with Him because we're made in His image. So, with us made in His image, that's like the first step. And then something else that I kind of already knew because it felt like an instinct is that we are also called to be protectors. You'll see that in Genesis 2. And so as I went on this journey to discover who I was in this world and what my purpose was in this world, it started with a relationship with God, and then it started with understanding uh, what He saw as our role in this world. And you see that in Genesis 2 when He told us to protect and keep. Hi, I see we've got someone here from Brazil. Okay, wonderful. Welcome, welcome. All right, it's wonderful to meet you all. So thank you for joining. Today we're talking about God's purpose and design for our life. It's just my journey to discover what that is, and just really having an understanding. Sometimes we get caught into the religion side of it, but God is all about relationship. And so, hi, I see more signing on. Nice to see you all. It's nice to meet you all. Thank you for joining. But God is a wonderful God, and I love the Bible. I love the Old Testament. I love the New Testament. The New Testament is a way for us to understand, who God is, to have that relationship with Jesus. The Old Testament really helps us understand like where we came from and really understand like how we got to where we are today. And so I believe they both equally have an importance when it comes to understanding God and loving God, but also trying to figure out what our purpose is, because knowing that we're made in His image, like we can't figure out where we're supposed to go in life until we discover where we're supposed to be with Him. And that starts with our relationship. So that was one of the most important things that I learned along this journey. And there were other things that I did as well, right? Because when it comes to learning who God is, there's a point there where He's unveiling to us who we are to help us discover who we are. And things like education are helpful. So you hear a lot of kids outside. It's Thanksgiving. I'll show you all what's happening out here. But there's a park, and in this park there are plenty of folks that are out here playing. So you may hear that in the background a little bit. Um, but just happy to be alive right now. Where are some of you from? I'd love to hear. So, oh, where are you from? So I'm from the mainland, from North Carolina originally, but now I live in Hawaii. And living in Hawaii has been just such a wonderful surprise and blessing. Where are you from? I'd love to hear where you're from as well. I see we have plenty of people on here. Okay. Yeah, thank you. Jesus loves you too. He loves all of us. That is one thing that, I'm really happy about. No matter what our background is, no matter where we came from in life, no matter where we are in life right now, no matter how we feel, like there's one thing that we could be certain of, and that is God's love for us. Okay, so I know we have someone from Brazil, India, okay, United States. It's nice to meet you all. I'd love to hear about your story, about your journey. So I have a wonderful family. We're a blended family of 10, and we are a large family. And I've been through my ups and downs. I've been through my trials in life. I know that question has come up. Um, some of the messages that I have on my page, I'll talk through some of the moments of going through identity crisis. I talk about going through a divorce. Okay, San Francisco in the house. Nice to meet you. I talk about going through a divorce. I talk about rediscovering, who I was and what my purpose was in this world, in this life, because there's a lot of ups and downs to this life, and we don't necessarily get to choose what we go through, but we do get to choose how we go through it. We do get to choose how we react emotionally, mentally, physically, and life is going to throw a lot of things at us. I was telling a story a long time ago, and I was talking about the katana sword, and I want to share this with you all. The katana sword is one of the most famous swords, one of the most widely known swords that we know of in this world. And the katana sword was created hundreds and hundreds of years ago, but it was created by somebody named Amak Tuni had created swords for the emperor's army. He had created these swords, and there was a point in time where the samurais came back from battle and they were all beaten and bruised, and the swords were broken. And he saw the swords and he said, what happened to the swords? And it turns out that the swords just weren't durable enough. And they were breaking while the soldiers were in combat, while they were fighting. And so he took personal ownership of that. He said, you know what, I have to do something about this because I created that sword, so I'd have to go back and create something a little bit better. And so he went back and he went away for a while, and he worked and worked. He got some new materials, and he poured sweat, he poured pain, he poured struggle, he poured everything he could into creating a new sword, which was the katana. And then as the samurai took this to the next battle, they came back victorious, and none of their swords were broken. The reason why I'm telling you this story is because he created a masterpiece after he went through what I would describe as a loss. He turned that loss into something great, something phenomenal. And so as we're going through life, as God is just helping us understand who we are, we're going to go through trials. We're going to be hit along the way. Just like that forging process for creating that katana sword, something so great. We're going to go through that process of a little bit of pain. We're going to go through that process of having to be heated and cooled and hit over time. And I understand we got our trials, but just know that after we come out of that, as long as we don't come out that process too soon, we're going to come out a lot better than the way we went in. We're going to come out a lot better. We're going to come out as that masterpiece with a legacy behind us. And so we got to just stay faithful to God, because he's always going to be faithful to us. He's never going to put us through something that, we can't handle. And he's always going to be our strength and our weakness. That's what God says in his word. He says, when you are weak, I am strong. And so when you get to the moments of struggling just a little bit, just remember that God is there for us. He's there for us. So he's always going to be there for us. But it's nice to meet you all. I hope you all please subscribe, please comment, please like. I'm here. The Purpose Filled channel is just to pour out to you all. I've had a lot of success in life, and I just want to be able to just love on you all and pour that into you all and just show you, okay, well, here's what I did, and here's how I got to the kind of success in relationship, the kind of success in career that I've had. And I want to do that by sharing, one, God's love, and then, two, sharing, okay, here are the things that I did to do that. So I just want to do that. Okay, we got a couple people that have dropped off. Okay, well, thank you for joining me, everyone. I appreciate you spending a few moments with me as, We kind of discussed a little bit of God's purpose and design for your life, but God's design is for you to be great. God's design is for you to be phenomenal, which you already are. And you got to know in your heart that you already phenomenal, that you're already great. You just, sometimes we got to go on this journey. But it all starts with the love of God. As long as we pour that love into God, then God's just going to pour that love right back into us. And then we're going to come out on the other side as we're supposed to. Just don't come out the process too soon. I know you're tired sometimes. I know it's painful sometimes as we're on this journey, but just trust God on this journey, and God's going to see you all the way through. All right. Well, it's nice meeting you all, and I'll be coming on live again soon. Happy Thanksgiving for those who celebrate Thanksgiving, and if you don't celebrate Thanksgiving, I just want to wish you a wonderful day tomorrow and today that you can spend with friends or family. If you're not, home or around friends or family, then send a message out, send someone a note, send me a note, send me a comment. I'll love to comment back. I'll love to communicate back. But I'm just here to pour love, y'all. That's what I want to do. I just want to love on y'all and just show you that, God's purpose is real for all our lives. And all we got to do is just believe in him, stay faithful, and then, follow a process, because God is also process and order oriented. There's an order to things in this world and in this life. So I'm just sharing that with you through all the videos that I'm posting, and just, sharing some love. All right. Y'all have a good night. It was wonderful spending a little bit of time with y'all, and I'll see y'all on the next time.